When trading, do entry points really matter? So first we do the fundamental analysis. Let's say, for example, we believe that oil prices are going to go up because a war just started between US and Iran. Now, once we've done our fundamental analysis, we have two choices. Either we just go to the oil chart and we enter a trade immediately and we have a huge stop loss. Why should we have a huge stop loss? Because the market, of course, is allowed to retrace a bit before going in our direction. And therefore, we have a huge stop loss to allow the market to retrace before going in our direction. Or what we can do is we can go ahead and study technical analysis and decipher technical analysis so we can optimize our entry points. So instead of going to the oil chart and entering immediately, we wait for a more convenient entry point. We enter, we have a smaller stop loss because we entered conveniently and following a certain technical process, and that allows us to have, as I said, a smaller stop loss, which allows us to have a higher risk to reward ratio, which in plain English allows us to make more money per individual trade. Now both work. Focusing on the entry point work and not focusing on it also works. So which should you choose? For a trader like me, I understand fundamentals and I understand macros and macroeconomics very well, and therefore I get my directional bias most of the times correctly. So I don't need to squeeze every bit of money out of every winning trade that I have. I can just take a trade and with a huge stop loss just make whatever money I want to make from this trade and then just get out. Now, for someone who is not very good at fundamental analysis and is not very good at directional bias, then yes, it is better for them to focus on the entry point because that helps them squeeze every bit of money of their winners. So this every bit of money makes up for all the losses that they are taking by not being very accurate with their directional bias.